Well, welcome online Summer Festival community. Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of Behind the Video. And I have two special guests. Today's video we're going to take a look at is the Summer Festival Classic Change for $1.
I was wondering if I could get change for $1, maybe quarters, if possible.
And it featured you two guys. And what was kind of the premise of the skit? How did it work? Do you guys remember?
But the premise, I believe, is Jeffo asked for change for $1, and 4 minutes later, he gets an answer of no.
That always happens.
What do you remember about filming it or creating it?
I just rewatched it, and something I remembered is I'm pretty sure Kelly made up her part at the start, Kelly Hulan, when she did the thing about having some issues with gas. And I'm pretty sure the last minute she added in the thing about, do you have something for poop your pants? Which, in watching it back, I could tell that I was trying not to laugh when she said that. She's very, very funny. That got me for sure. I also remember laughing quite a bit at Jeffo's when he's marching around with the golf club and swinging that around. That was very, very funny.
When the marching part came, I just figured, okay, I'll just go all out and be stupid. And I guess it worked.
I love the ending as well, when the abrupt ending is just that we say no, that there's no change available, and I say no, and Jeff just says okay and walks out after sitting and waiting for 5 minutes. I want to say it was one of the first times we did green screen, one of the first summers we started doing videos with green screen, which opened up a lot of opportunities, and it was in the Summerfest office. I think we get to see Tony's desk at some point in there.
The other thing I wanted to talk a little bit about is you guys for several years did a skit together called the Guitar Smashing Skit. And one thing I thought was kind of fun about that skit is you both had a similar experience several years apart with it. But I wanted to talk about what that video was and where the humor came from.
I think we've done it a handful of times for sure over the years. And I've always thoroughly enjoyed it. There's a process in assembling the sketch in which we're figuring out which tools we're going to use, which is fun. So there's like power drills, and I think it's mostly tools that were there in order to build set stuff and that kind of thing. So whatever was available that is sharp and can cut or smash, we grabbed. And most of the sketch is just leading up to, I can't remember, am I teaching you guitar or something? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think the premise was, and I think we've carried the same premise every time we've done it, was that we wanted to do a little duet for, the group. It's kind of like something different than a regular skit. We just wanted to show the talent that you have and show the fact that I was learning guitar and kind of had a song down, and you're kind of coaxing me along, and then you got a little frustrated as the skit went along.
Then it quickly gets aggressive. I think most of the time when we started getting angry, it was like trying to tune the guitar. Mm-hmm. And like I'd try and tune the strings until we broke a string, or I'd cut strings, that kind of thing. And all of it is just a very slow build to then smashing guitars, which was a lot of fun. And I think the year Tony is referring to that I remember, and I think it was the last time I did it with you, mm-hmm. I swung the guitar as hard as I could at a chair to smash it, and it bounced back right into my face and cut open my nose and my lip, and I was bleeding pretty badly. Didn't realize how bad I was bleeding until I got off stage. And again, Kelly Hulan was there waiting, and her first reaction was to pull out her phone and take a picture of me. And she said, "You're going to want this later." So I thought that was a great way to handle my blood pouring out of my face.
Jeffo, tell us a little bit about what happened when you did this summer of 20 2018 or 2019. I can't remember.
Well, as I know, it was the last time we did it, and I think it was
It was 19. It was 19.
it was either the fourth or fifth time we did the skit too,
Yeah.
if I remember right. And, every time we've done it, I'd have always wanted to build up more and more and more, because my goal was, first off, breaking a chair with the guitar for some odd reason. And so we kept on building and adding more tools. And, with Mark doing it, we actually had a portable saw that we thought he would saw his leg off with during the skit when he was doing it, but he didn't. But the last time that we did it, what you just described happened to me, where the way I hit it on the chair, it bounced back up. But instead of hitting the nose, see my forehead, how it's like really wide and just perfect to be hit at? Yeah. And it bounced back at me, and it stung really bad. And I have not felt that feeling before. I'm like, something's not right. And I looked down at the ground, and all I saw was like the stream of blood going down. And I just raised my hand up, and I think it was at the same time the lights went down. And I'm like, oh, shoot. And I ran off stage, and they were waiting in the back going, good job. And I'm like, no, not good job. Get some help. I cut myself. And so after laying on the ground, having the staff at Gustavus come and talk to me and ask me what my birthday was and who I was, and then going to the ER 15 stitches later.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, it will be interesting to see if we ever do that skit again now that it's injured 2 program team members.
You're gonna have to figure out a way to write in the people wearing helmets.
Yeah.
That.
But just an example, I think, of the great lengths our team will go to get a laugh, to create an environment where students feel like they belong, so that when the messages we share of hope and good news of Jesus are fostered in an environment. It's funny how just the silly things all tie back to that main cause. The last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was, you're both financial supporters of Summer Festival, and I just wanted to ask why you give of your time, talent, and treasure to make Summer Festival happen.
For me, I've gone to camp for a long time, since 7th grade or something like that. Then went on staff and volunteered, and now I'm on the board. So it had a huge impact on me as a person, my relationship with God, and just my friend group. The amount of, friends and weddings and all these people that are close friends now are from this group of people. And now my wife and I, for years, have been donating because we think it's so important that kids, like I was, are able to have the opportunity to get a different look at what a relationship with God could be like. And I think Summerfest does that really well. And being on the board now, I can say without a doubt that Summerfest and Tony are very scrappy with how money is spent, and there's no dollar that goes to waste. The money that's raised does a very effective job at getting kids at camp, making it a ton of fun, making an experience that's going to impact their lives forever.
I can echo a lot of what Johnny said. I was even a camper too, which probably a lot of people don't know who see me now at camp, that my first year of this was 84. Starting out as a camper, and again, going through volunteering, whether it be bringing kids, being on work crew, being in the band, being on the first junior high program team, ending up also being on senior high program team, and now just sitting back and just being able to go and help out where I can and be the hands and feet and just witness, God's work every summer with kids. It's amazing, and I feel blessed now with the work situation that I'm in, that I'm able to do this, where I can put some money forward to, keep this thing going.
Well, I just want to say thank you to both of you for being such long-term supporters of Summer Festival, both coming through as young staff people in your day and then transitioning into more mentor type roles, and continuing to financially support Summer Festival. And the reason it works is because we have great people like both of you, and I'm lucky to count you both as friends. So thanks for saying yes to doing this behind the video scene. And to anyone watching this, Summer Festival is in the midst of a campaign where we're trying to raise $10,000 by the end of the year. And our board has generously donated a fund to double every dollar up to $4,000. So if you donate $50, we get $100, which is pretty incredible. And so would encourage you to check it out at Summer Festival Camp/donate. And also, new donors get their very own Summer Festival mug this year. Pretty cool double vacuum wine thing. So check it out. You could too be the new owner of a Summer Festival Camp mug. That's all we've got for Behind the Video today. Thanks to my guests, Jeffo and Johnny. As always, we'll see you the rest of the December with more great behind the scenes videos.